Alright, hi guys. So I would love to share my story about eczema. So I have it since young, and honestly, I have no idea why I have eczema because literally nobody in my family has it, and it's really weird. So yeah, so I remember when I was really young, I've had like eczema, like this really rough, oozy patches on my skin, and obviously it's gone now, but I still have the mark on my legs. So basically I always say that my legs aren't really nice. And yeah, so but I think like in general, like compared from last time to now, I think it's terrible still. Like eczema is just terrible. Like it just affects your skin like a lot, and it makes your skin look like really red, flaky, and just dry. And for me, I still suffer from little bumps on my body. And I think, yeah, it was really just bad. My parents had to send me like natural skin center when I was young and stuff like that, and they gave me like peels and all the liquid syrups just to, I don't know, maybe to stop the itch because I was really gonna, I don't know what was going on. They were just feeding me. They would give me a peel, and then I didn't know how to swallow pills when I was young. Like I was just really scared of it. But I think I only managed to swallow my first pill when I was like, I don't know, like 15, 16, I don't know, years old. Yeah, because I was just so scared. Now I have no problem like swallowing it. And you know, if you're scared of pills, there's always pill cutter or just other alternatives of pills like liquid. So yeah, and for me, I just think that growing up, I realized that yeah, I've always known eczema that way, bumpy, just like a bumpy, like a not a pimple, but kind of like the size of a pimple, and it's just like not smooth on your skin, and it's just like red, especially itchy. And then and now I still suffer. I sometimes my chin gets really dry, and it might be my eczema, because you can have eczema on your face, you can have eczema on your hands or your legs or your body, and just everywhere except your, anyway, it's your butt. Just kidding. It happens like everywhere on your body, like literally everywhere. That's why it's like really sickening. And yeah, so basically, for me, some hand soap can like make it worse, and it's really troublesome because you always have to wash your hands after you go to the toilet, or before you eat something, after you eat something, like that kind of things. And it's like really very very hard on you, especially if you had cream, then you have to go to the toilet and wash your hands, and it's really hard. It's really hard to, you know. So I was like pointing out that my hands are like horrible. Not sure if you guys can see, but literally just here. I don't think you can see. Yeah, you can see. You see my skin here. There's like a bit of cuts, which is like that's what really is different from last time. I think my skin is more dry, but last time, yeah, I think now it's more like my skin is aging, so as I'm getting old, so maybe the moisture is not locking in, so that's why it's like have a cut and stuff like that. And but last time I didn't have cuts, so I think it's just more of like aging process. So basically, what I do for eczema is that you are always advised if you have eczema to always moisturize. It's always the same thing that they always be like moisturize, moisturize, moisturize. But for eczema, you really have to moisturize. And if your skin is really prickly dry, I think you have to wash your hands, like your whole hand, or you wash the affected area, and then you put moisturizer, and together with the water, you just have to rub it in, because you have like double moisture from the water and also the moisturizer itself, so it will like soothe your eczema. For me, I sometimes I do have like, because when I was sleeping or I'm just going about to sleep, I have like this random like prickly like around my legs, like it's really prickly, like random stabbing prickly things. And I have no idea why it happens, but basically for me, I have to, once I have to keep my bed clean, regularly clean my bed sheets to a new one, because I'm just really lazy. But I realized that what you put your skin on is really very important. And I was told like, if you have like any rough materials to wear, like don't wear so rough materials, wear like a smoother kind of material to not like agitate your skin. And also go to a doctor if you have eczema. Have a skin doctor you can always go to. If it flares up, you know who to go to. And for I've always have a cream, especially for eczema, so I know like, oh, it's happening, I can just put it, eventually it goes away. Even if you leave a scar, it just goes away, because this can get really annoying, itchy, oozy, and very red. So yeah, so I think that, you just have to know what to do to handle your eczema and stuff like that, and like wipe your sweat off and stuff like that. But I'm really happy because right now I haven't had that like prickly sensation in my legs before I go to sleep, so I feel okay, and I don't really have to moisturize all the time. But because my body's kind of stabilized, but I still have to like the little bumpy things in my body, so that's what this cream is for. So just go to the doctor and have a doctor to prescribe you a cream, or if it's itchy, some like pills to help you reduce or itch. So that's how I'm sharing you guys my like eczema story, and just some tips in general. Of course, we can't really cure from eczema, but I think how to manage it is really just the way to go in life, and to journey with it, no matter how annoying it is. But that's how I have my story to tell you guys, and just share it with you guys. If you know ever needed someone to relate to or something, because yeah. So yeah, just tell you guys my eczema story, and yeah.